Okay.
All right. So the question is, what is deep culture, and how is the concept different from definitions of culture that are too broad or too simplistic?
Okay.
Um, let's start with the first half of the question. What is deep culture? So, um, how do you even word that? It says here under the section of deep culture as an emergent property, says deep culture is created and maintained by the interaction of individuals. Um, Basically, I'd say deep culture is kind of what we create by living our everyday lives, with interactions with other people, with how we act, things we say. It kind of creates who we are, what we do, what's the norm, things like that. Kind of what I would say.
And I would agree with that too. And um, see, wait, I'm just trying to pull up the article here. Uh, yes, I do agree with you. It's kind of like what we created, and it's kind of like how our minds process things. Like
Yeah.
the analogy that I gave it about the ants, how the ants are like designed to find the shortest way, or the way,
Yeah.
or that's what the ants think is the shortest way.
Yeah. Which the cool thing about the thing with the ants was that they would follow like the strongest ant. So once that ant found the way, then everyone would just fall in line, and then pretty soon everyone was just doing the same thing,
Oh, what
which
happened?
I guess kind of is what happens in culture as well. If someone sets or makes like they're made out to be the example, and then everyone kind of does what they do. If you look at like clothing styles, you see one person that does it, and then next thing you know, it's like the popular thing, and then everyone's doing it. So someone kind of starts it, and then everyone follows. You there? You there? it back on?
Yeah, we're back. Okay.
That was weird. I don't know what just happened.
I have no clue what just happened.
Okay. I don't remember what we were saying either.
We were talking about the ants and
and then
how
I
you
was saying, like clothing styles. Like if someone will start a trend and other people will follow it. It just kind of like that's just how things kind of happen, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. What was the other part of the question?
And then it says, how is the concept different from definitions of culture that are too broad or too simplistic?
How is the concept?
I guess something that would be more broad is like, like for example, say like in the United States, the culture is going to be different from a different country, a foreign country. Like if we, like for example, I lived in Spain for 2 years on my mission. Obviously, things were very different there. The culture was way different, which is the case in like every country. So I guess on a more broad spectrum, like from different countries, there's a different culture. And then on like a smaller spectrum, I guess you could say there's like the Mormon culture, which is very strong, I guess, within the Mormon community. Mormon culture is very overpowering and has a big presence.
Yeah, I understand. And to me, I think when we talk about a deep culture and a more broad culture, it'd be like, I guess, the culture within the community, because it's with the communities is like the whole culture within that society has been shaped around a certain group of people or a certain religion. And then when we talk about like a broad perspective, we're talking about like the general culture of, let's say, the United States or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay. What else is there? Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. That's
it.
The question.
Okay.
Did you get enough typed out?
Yeah. I have about a page, a little less than a page, but I'll just fill it in.
Okay. Awesome.
Okay.
All right. Have a good night.
Yeah. Same to you.